What?
We're supposed to say it together.
Please.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
And welcome to another episode of
Blasian Sensation.
And we are here to give you our thoughts, opinions, breakdown on Jordan Peele's Us. So, Us, Jordan Peele's latest, his second full-length feature film, his follow-up to the critically acclaimed Get Out, featuring Winston Duke and Lupita Nyong'o, as well as supporting cast members Evan Alex, Shahadi. Shahadi, Wright Joseph. Shahadi, Wright.
You don't even say that.
Shahadi, Wright Joseph, who plays their daughter Zara. So this movie is about a family on their vacation, going on a normal vacation at the beach, at their family beach home, when a bunch of like weird things start happening.
Coincidence,
a coinky-dink. And yeah, just like it gets wild.
Yeah.
It gets wild on vacay. So let's go ahead and toss it to the trailer.
Can't believe how big they've got.
Did you hear Gabe got a boat?
Hey, I think it's vodka o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Jason?
Jason?
Where were you?
There's a family in our driveway.
It's probably the neighbors.
Hi, can I help you? If you want to get crazy, we can get crazy.
What are you people?
It's us.
Be careful.
And we're back.
Back at it. We back. Alright, so we see the trailer. We all caught up. Wow. So give it to me. Thoughts before. Yeah.
Okay, so when I first saw the trailer a very long time ago, don't remember when it was, but I was definitely intrigued by it. As the release date has gotten closer and it has released, the trailers have gotten scarier. And so I was definitely frightened by the thought of going to it because it seemed really, really creepy. So yeah, that's how I felt. I was scared. I didn't have any sort of expectations for the movie, but I just knew it was going to be scary, and that's it.
Yep. And I'm going to keep it all the way a buck, a stack, a bean, everything, right? I saw the trailer. I heard it was coming out first. You know, Jordan Peele was dropping a follow-up to Get Out. I saw the trailer, and I could not listen to that song again. Like, the way they used that song to flip it and remix it to feel like a horror kind of song, like crazy. The imagery in the trailer with the scissors and the use of color with the reds and the blues and the rabbits. I was just like,
it was all really haunting.
Yeah, like I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, I want to see it, and we have.
Yes.
Now we have. So let's go ahead and get right into the cinematography. What did you think about the look of the film, the visuals, the camera work?
I thought all of it was really good. The camera work was great, all the different angles that they had. There was no specific color grading that I could notice, but all of it was filmed very well. Each scene was filmed in a specific way to make you have a specific feeling, whatever it may be. But it was really good and kept my attention throughout the whole film.
You didn't think there was any specific kind of color grading?
No, I think maybe like in the beginning when it was like a flashback to like the 80s, you could see there was a color grading, obviously, because film back then looked like a different color.
Well, maybe, see, but the color grading, it's definitely color graded the film, right? Like, I thought I got...
It was slightly contrasted, so...
Yes, heavy contrast and some decent use of saturation.
Yeah, it was dramatic.
Yeah.
overall it was like natural toned, but kind of dark because it's a horror movie.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked what
Yeah.
they did with how they graded the color on the film, right? I think the way it really brought out the skin tones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just looked real good. It looked real good on camera. It looked real good on film. And then how they played with lighting in certain scenes, right? What I really was impressed by, honestly, when it came to the cinematography, was just the camera work in general. I mean, gone are the days, it seems, with Jordan Peele, not him specifically, but in the past, right? Horror movies always, they use a lot of shaky cam when stuff was going down, or these swoop shots and then these pans, like, nah, I mean, off
you could
the
see
rip,
everything.
everything. I mean,
everything.
The movie opens up with this really just long, slow zoom out.
Yeah, pan out.
Yeah, I mean, and the way they do it, it really sucks you in at the top.
Like, you want to know, like, what's the reason for this? Like, why are they doing this?
Yeah, like, what in the world am I supposed to be taking away from watching what I'm watching at this moment?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, when the action's going down and, like, and stuff gets real, it stays right on it the whole time.
Yeah.
Nice, long shots. But yeah, like, you don't miss anything. You are there for the ride to experience every moment of it. Yeah, was really feeling the camera work in the film. Going on to the music and the score, I mean, did you feel scared?
Oh, absolutely. They used a lot of creepy sounds.
Yeah.
And I just felt like, you know, it built up a lot of anticipation, like when it was getting to a specific type of scene, and like the different types of music, like, brought different feelings. And, you know, they put some songs that, you know, people do know. Just like Julian mentioned earlier, now he can't really listen to the song because it's, like, haunted by these scenes.
Again, right? Jordan Peele, an unorthodox filmmaker, someone who came from a catch comedy and skit kind of background, whether it was on Key and Peele or Mad TV, into the horror genre, where he is well versed. If you look at any of his interviews or stories about things that he looked at as reference points for his films, he took a lot of the tropes that we're used to, right? The slow build up to the suspenseful jump scare and the loud boom to make everyone jump in the audience. Like, nah, we don't need to do none of that.
Yeah.
He used the use of different, like, Afrobeat type music.
Build up.
That had this very ominous sound to it. The use of just hip hop beats and converting what used to be traditional drums that you would expect on a hip hop beat into, like, heavy bass and violins, and using that in the scenes where needed to add that suspenseful tension and build tension in a much, I think, more clever way than your traditional boom, like, everybody jumps, right? Like, nah. And then the tones, right? Like, this movie is a horror film through and through, all the way to the core, but it also had a sense of realness, and the way you sound there was great, right? Like, and it really helped draw the audience in. The use of comedy, and the way they used the songs with it, right? And so then when stuff got real,
It was like, oh.
It was real.
It was real. So that takes us right into the performances. Lupita Nyong'o, Winston Duke, M'Baku.
Aye. M'Baku.
What did you think?
I thought they were all great. They all played their roles well, including the kids also, but I definitely liked when they added some, like, funny little things in between. Like, it just made it seem like this would happen in real life.
Yeah.
Like, my friend could say this to me, but then, like, oh snap, some crazy stuff about to happen right now.
Oh,
so, yep, I thought they did a good job. And they had to play themselves, like, play two different roles.
Right.
And they did it so well. And that is all I can say about that.
Yeah, I mean, Lupita Nyong'o, man, like, absolutely the show stealer in every scene.
Yeah,
Jordan Peele,
great.
he does his Get Out eyes that he did with Daniel Kaluuya with the tears and all that, like,
intensity.
That way she showed, like, just raw emotion on film. It was excellent. I thought Winston Duke's character, though a little one-dimensional, was hilarious. He was
so
great.
Funny.
He was great in the film.
So relatable, dad jokes.
Yeah.
All day.
That's a classic right there.
He's trying to do it. He pulled that off, right?
Yeah.
And the kids in the movie, Sahadi was great, but both of them were excellent in the film. They didn't feel like afterthoughts,
right.
per se. They were very, they were useful. They played their parts. They came with just as much intensity in the scenes that they were in. But yeah, man, Lupita Nyong'o really stole the show in every which way, right?
Yeah.
Playing herself, playing her kind of doppelganger. It was like when them jokers came on, you was like, oh, this is
creepy.
This is real. So loved every part of that.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't really care for, some of the little side characters.
Like the friends?
Yeah. The friends in the trailer, they're in there. They kind of
have two parts.
But yeah, overall performances, bingo, great, good, awesome. And, that takes us to the extras. So, Get Out, right? This is a film that had double meanings, triple meanings. I mean, people do full-on dissertations. Those types of specific racial themes, I don't per se think were really in this movie.
No, I don't think it was about that at all.
But let's not get it twisted. I mean, Jordan Peele has a lot of context and a lot of layers. There's a lot of layers to this film. I think the commentary that is here is honestly much more nuanced and much more broad, more of a human sense, and a lot of self-reflection on just people in general. And we don't want to give too much away here. It's a spoiler-free review.
Yes.
And if you want that deeper dive conversation, make sure you
give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you
we'll
can
also
see.
Leave an annotation up that way.
Yeah. But yeah, check out our spoiler breakdown discussion where we can get all into this because there's a whole lot to unpack. A lot.
So for the extras, I definitely thought a lot of the hidden messages was played out very well for you to understand the message that they were originally trying to tell you.
Does that make sense?
I think that makes sense.
Okay.
It's hard to talk about.
Yes, without giving it away.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to use specific words and then you'll it makes you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I'll just say that had really good metaphors in the movie. For it all just connects. It all is one big circle for me, and that's the best way for me to explain it without giving away anything.
Alright, so it's rating time. It's rating time.
Rating time.
So as you guys know, we have three ratings. If the movie was absolute trash, that is a
no deal.
Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. That was pretty intense. And yeah, maybe the movie was just a little average, something you can kind of check out maybe with the friends, might catch it at a matinee or something like that. We're going to call that our Netflix and chill. And then if the movie is something that you absolutely need to go and see right now, full price, don't bootleg it, don't borrow it, go pay and support it, we got that as a IMAX for real. So your thoughts.
Okay.
What's your rating?
Just because I was fully intrigued and into the movie, it had my attention the whole time. And let me tell you, I was tired before this film, before watching it. So I really thought that there was a chance that I was going to fall asleep, but it kept my attention. It kept me awake. I was scared, slightly happy, mostly scared and creeped out, and intrigued. So I would say this is an IMAX for real for me. So, what did you think?
Okay, so final thoughts on the film, right? There's a lot to unpack here with this kind of movie. Jordan Peele wrote it, produced it, filmed it,
all of it.
and you felt that cohesion throughout the whole thing, right? Great performances from Lupita Nyong'o, Winston Duke and supporting cast, Shahadi, and Alex Evans, Alex. And when it comes to the horror aspect and element of it, right? Like, was I scared? I think, honestly, I gotta be real, no.
Yeah,
right?
I wasn't like, I wouldn't say it was like actually scary.
Yeah. But it was very intense.
Yeah.
There's a lot of just like moments, so you want to keep watching.
Yeah.
Very similar to Get Out in that respect, but there's a lot more of it. There's a lot more of the intense moments. I mean, it doesn't take very long for the movie to get into it and it starts going.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah, absolutely. This to me is like traditional horror at its core.
Yeah.
Disturbing imagery, tension,
creepy,
cut with, dare I say, a knife, or in this movie's case, some scissors. All of these different elements were in there, and then he was even able to sneak in some comedy,
which I
when
appreciated.
appropriate, right? With some top-notch performances and clever use of sound design and music. So yeah, I think for me personally, you know, I hate to say it, but it's IMAX for real.
I was about to say, what?
It's IMAX for real. You gotta go check this movie out. I mean, I want to see it again. I want to watch it again. There is so much
to pick from it.
I mean, and not even just on the surface of what just the context and the story of the film is. That's one thing. But there are so many little things that I want to go back and look things up. I might have to write a book. I might need somebody to read me a book. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot.
So we're gonna try to break it down for you in
our theories, and everything. Woo! We're probably gonna be completely 1,000% wrong, but we know you're gonna tell us all about it in the comment section. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can know when we post a new video.
And feel free to share our reviews and our thoughts.
Yeah, and I think, you know, give your comment down below.
Yeah, definitely.
What's your favorite scary movie or horror film?
What did you think of this if you watched it?
What did you think of this if you watched it? Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
And we will see you next time.
Until next time.
Peace.
Wake up!
On the bed. Some kids get. They're sleepy. Okay, we're just sleepy.
They look exactly like us. They think like us. They know where we are. We need to move and keep moving. They won't stop until they kill us. Or we kill them.